All right, my loves, we are back. This is lesson 8. You are almost at the finish line. We are going to be going over the blueprint, designing a new reality. So, before we get into the lesson, I want to share something with you. Why is creating a blueprint essential in manifesting your desired reality? Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. No floor plan, no measurements, no vision of what goes where, no organization, no what to lay first, second, third, fourth, what to do in the beginning, what to do in the middle, what to do in the end for completion. You'll waste your most invaluable time, your asset, your energy, you'll waste materials, you even waste your energy, you're most likely to end up with something unstable and completely dysfunctional. Manifestation is no different. Your blueprint is your energetic floor plan. It gives you the structure that you need to create your desired reality. It gives you clarity to your intentions and direction for your actions. Without it, your manifestations are scattered, built on just guesswork or just trying to wing it. And we know how winging it does, baby. It just never ever works out. So let's take all of the guessing out. Instead, let's be intentional about designing. Creating your unique blueprint means getting crystal clear on what you want, why you want it, and who you must become to receive it. It is the very first step, the crucial step in aligning your internal world with your external reality, whatever you're calling it, whatever you want to live in. In the last lesson, in lesson 8, we spoke about how it's important for you to get very clear on what you want. So let's get into it. The blueprint, creating a manifestation plan. All successful people, all successful businesses operate and thrive on their plans. They're well constructed, mindful, thoughtful plans. A blueprint is absolutely essential for a detailed plan or guide that outlines how to create it, how to build it, how to achieve it, as well as how to cultivate it. So, I created the AMIA blueprint, which I'm going to get into a little further in just a few minutes. This blueprint was detailed and designed, personalized to be a personalized roadmap for manifestation that outlines your specific steps, your specific thoughts, your specific feelings and emotions, and actions that you need to take to achieve your goals. Now, remember, this is going to be very unique and specific and tailored made just for you. Just like an architect uses a blueprint to build a structure, you can use a manifestation blueprint to design and create what you desire, your reality with clarity and precision. Let's take the guesswork out of it. Why is it important? Why is having a blueprint so important? Manifestation requires more than just spoken word. It requires more than just intention. It requires more than just visualizing. Remember, most people only given half of a blueprint, a fraction of what's required to actually bring whatever you want, need, and or desire into fruition. So this is deliberate. This is deliberate planning, deliberate action, intentionable action and planning. This blueprint that you are going to create with clarity, with structure, with intention, with focus, ensuring that you stay on track with your goals. So here's what the Amina blueprint workout. And don't be nervous before we get into it. I want to say that attached in your receipt email, you not only have each master lesson download the recording, I also incorporate a second bonus blueprint that is a little bit more easier, so you could decide which blueprint you actually want to start incorporating for your journey. But this AMIA blueprint is going to be absolutely healthy, and don't worry, this blueprint is also in your documents. It is, I believe, is in your curriculum book, but if I'm mistaken, I am going to include it in your documents download that will be inside of your receipt email in one of the files. So by breaking down your manifestation into concrete steps, you reduce the amount of overwhelmness you may feel, or the overwhelmness and scarcity or nervousness or anxiety that will increase if you're not clear, if you're not able to get into alignment, if you're not able to focus and get motivated and inspired throughout the journey. Not having a blueprint will definitely cause all of those things I just mentioned. So the blueprint is going to serve as your personalized plan. Your manifestation planning for your goals is going to provide clarity. Remember, just having it in your head, in your memory bank, and I know some of us have photographic memory, that's not going to do it. You need to write it down and make it plain. And it's going to not only give you clarity, but it's going to also allow you to focus through while you're structuring these steps and actions that are now in alignment with what you want. These steps are absolutely required. So in your curriculum book, it is going to be on page 69 or 70. Like I said, I'm not sure at the moment if it's in there. If it's not, I'm going to include it anyway, just to make sure. So in this diagram, you're going to is very detailed and specific. This page that you're going to see right now, that you're looking at on the right side of the screen, if you are looking at the presentation and not just listening to it, these are the steps, and I break down in detail what each step is: defining your desired realities, setting your clear and actionable goals, creating accountability and a track process. And the little box in blue is just giving you more information on what it actually is, what this AMIA blueprint actually is that I created specifically for this master program. So your blueprint includes your clear goals, aligned thoughts and emotions, feelings, actionable steps, accountability, all of which work together in harmony to bring your desired goals into reality. So baby, if you ready, if you ready. So let's there is lesson 9 that I'm also going to be including in lesson 8. So don't be alarmed when if you do not see 10 downloads or 11 downloads. I think it adds up to, because in this lesson we're covering not only lesson 8, designing a blueprint, we're also going to be covering lesson 9. So listen, this master lesson is no different. Make sure you answer these 4 questions. Let's reinforce what you've learned, okay? And in your curriculum book, like I said, this may be included, it may be not. I'm just going to say it again, just in case. An added on it will be an added on file for you to download. So I'll make sure you have it. And be sure, okay, this lesson was kind of short because it's very simple, self explanatory. Be sure to reinforce the information by putting what you learn into your own words, as far as why is having a tangible blueprint that you designed for your new reality that you are going to be creating. Okay? Not trying to create. So I want you to write it down. Get used to writing down. Get used to not cutting yourself short. Get used to not skipping steps, because it was all the skipping steps that we did throughout our life that is a part of the reasons why we are in places, in positions, situations that is becoming alarmingly frustrating for us to be in. All right, loves, welcome back. This is lesson 9, mastery in action, living the laws of manifesting and attraction. Now, as I stated previously, master lessons 8 and 9 are combined in one. So this one may be just a little bit longer. So let's get into it. All right. So our objective in this master lesson: what does mastery in action mean, right? What does it mean? A lot of people, we tend to forget like what what it means, what it looks like, what it feels like to be getting into position, to be getting into alignment. So this is why I knew it was important for me to incorporate why does mastery in action? What does it mean and why is it important? Mastery in action simply means fully integrating the principles of the law of attraction, as well as all of the other universal laws and principles into your daily lives, not every other week, not every other month, not every other year, into your day to day, your daily lives, not just a one time practice, but an ongoing dynamic way of living. Remember, this is an incorporation. Okay. It involves consistently applying the tools, strategies that you are learning in this master program throughout this program, the visualizations, the emotions, the neural connectors, the neural pathways, the cognitive programming, shifting limited beliefs to limitless beliefs, alignment, and the pre, during, and post processes. All of the lessons you've learned all up to this point creates lasting transformation. And so the importance of integrating this into our daily lives is because we don't get to keep what we don't cultivate. This is why a lot of times our money play ping pong with us. One minute we got it, one minute we don't. This is why our love life play ping pong. One minute we have it, one minute we don't. This is why profound, beautiful opportunities play ping pong with us. One minute we have an opportunity, the next minute it's gone. This is why this unhealthy ping pong effect happens in many different areas of our life, because we don't get to keep what we don't cultivate. It's just like if you was a plant mom, what do you think would happen if you stop nurturing the plant, if you stop feeding the plant, if you stop watering the plant, giving it exactly what it needs? All plants require some form of sunlight, maybe not direct lighting, but they require some form of photosynthesis in order for them to grow, for them to blossom. And then just like we need water because we are 75% made up of water in our bodies, just like the earth is, plants need it too. So if you do not feed something, it will not grow. So cultivating is also the equivalent to feeding it. You must feed something. You must practice something. You must practice anything for you to master it, for you to cultivate it, right? You don't just get to cultivate something that you deeply desire, want, and or need, and then the next week you just leave it alone unattended. You neglect it, right? We know all too well about being neglected and being neglectful. But this master lesson is going to change that. And hopefully I am reminding you, I'm refreshing your memory, reminding you of what is most important. Because there's a lot of things in our lives, I bet, that we have been neglecting. And one of those, I'm not going to say thing because we're not a thing. There's a person that we've been neglecting for quite too long, ourselves. But that changes in this moment. Manifestation is a lifelong process. It is a finite, infinite process. Whether we're in this lifetime or in another lifetime, manifestation, cultivation for anything that you want, anything that you need and desire and want to maintain it, is a process. And true mastery comes from living with these principles, becoming one with these principles every moment that you get. When you integrate these practices into every aspect of your your thoughts, actions, habits, behaviors, mindset, feelings, right? What you do, what you don't do, you ensure that you are continuously attracting whatever and whoever you want in a positive way to yield positive outcomes and evolving into your best self, your highest self, the self that you were always meant to be. This lesson is about transitioning from learning to living. Let me say that again. This master lesson, cultivation, is about transitioning because it's all about transformation. Transitioning from learning to living. I know we're constantly going to be learning new things throughout our lifetime, but there are some things we should have already learned. okay, to living. We are now living the laws of manifestation and attraction. We are making manifestation a natural and effortless part of our life. Daily emotional check-ins, daily emotional check-ins, daily feeling check-ins. How are you? Check on yourself, my love. Make it a habit to regularly assess your feeling state throughout your day. Take time for yourself. Aren't you important enough for you to take a moment for yourself when you need to? Just do a quick check. It doesn't require much. When you notice that your feelings are dipping into a low vibrational state, baby, check it. Check it. Snap out of it. Don't suppress it, because what you suppress resurfaces with a vengeance after some time. Take immediate action and steps to realign your frequency with the tools you've learned in this master program in the previous lessons. Acting as if this is a master key of all keys in attracting and manifesting, baby. Some people say, oh, just think it, just speak it, right? Just feel it. I say the latter. Feel it. Most people want to feel happy once something happens in their life that makes them happy. Feel happy before it gets there. You have to feel it in order to receive it. Embody your future self now. Practice until it gets better. I want you to say it until you feel it. Say it until you know it. Say it until you know it. Feel it until you know it, until it becomes true. Sometimes, just like working out, baby, you got to just get into the rhythm, right? But once you get into the rhythm, honey, your whole body starts flowing and getting into alignment with you. And next thing you know, baby, you in step and not off beat. Feel it. When you are feeling high frequencies, feeling high vibrational, feeling happy, feeling grateful, full of gratitude, when you are feeling excited, when you are feeling even at peace. You don't necessarily have to be overly excited all the time, right? Even feeling at peace will draw things to you in a quicker manner than if you wasn't. This means embodying the feelings, your behaviors, and the mindset of your future self, the self that you are stepping into, embracing the new reality you are stepping into and embracing, maintaining focus and adaptability. Baby, we got to be flexible, love. We got to be flexible. You hear me talking to you? Yes, I'm talking to you. We have to be flexible because you are me, I am you, we are we, baby. And together, oh, we vibrating higher. Daily visualizations, just as well as daily affirmations. Okay, don't just speak them, feel them. Speak until you feel. Don't come out of that until your feelings are aligned with what you're thinking and speaking. Remember, it's about alignment, it's about coherence. This routine is for you to focus your mind, focus your heart, focus your frequency, focus your energy on your goals simultaneously to bring all of those into alignment. Visualize your success and don't just stop there, baby. I want you to really feel it. And if you have to step into the Lululand to do it, baby, do it. Nobody have to understand. Nobody have to understand. Nobody have to understand. It is for you. But baby, when they see the results, honey, not that we're looking for their approval or validation, but baby, when they see the results, okay? Not only you are going to be made out to be a knower. Hear me? I didn't say made out to be a believer, because believing is absence of knowing. We're moving from that. We're moving from a state of belief to the state of knowing. Baby, you have to know, okay? Affirm it with conviction. Affirm it with confidence. Affirming with your knowing that your manifestations is going to come to fruition. That's how we create long-term habits for our behaviors. That's how we create long-term manifestations and cultivation, setting intentions for each day. Be purposeful, my loves. Be purposeful. Each rising, set your intentions on how you want to feel and what you want to achieve that day. Don't worry about yesterday and don't worry about tomorrow. How do you want to feel now? Feel that, baby. Feel that. And if you're feeling anything other, keep feeling it until that other thing dissolves and dissipates and vanishes. This is how it works, baby. I do it every day. This keeps your energy and your frequency aligned with your long-term goals. Mastery in action means consistently living in the principles of your manifestations through daily energetic alignment. Acting and knowing, speaking, thinking as if it has already happened, baby. It's already yours. He's already yours. She's already yours. It is already yours. You are already there. Wherever there is for you. You're already in Bali. You're already in Thailand. You're already in Rome. You're already in Greece. You're already in Egypt. You're already in the Bahamas. You're already in Jamaica. You're already at the level you want to be, and you're already there. Oh, not you almost there, baby. You ain't almost there. You there. Okay? We got to get that excited about what we want. Listen. If you see me in my private space, you would think I'm a little loopy too. But baby, that loopy has granted me access to people, places, things, and money that would have never happened if I didn't practice self-mastery. So baby, it works. Mastery in action means consistently living the principles of manifestation, adhering to the universal laws and principles and practices throughout your daily. Aligning all of things. All of these matter. Now, let's not forget. Do not forget to do the quick quiz, lesson quick quiz. Make sure you answer the questions, and if you need to flip back a couple of pages, do so. Answer the questions. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, my loves. Answer the questions which you can find in your curriculum book. You would also find additional exercises that are there for you as bonuses. And make sure you take the time. You would also find additional exercises in there, and make sure you continue to reinforce the information by putting what you just learned into your own words. Articulate your perspective. Remember what you just read, what you just learned, my loves. And one more thing before you cut this off. A big, huge congratulations. Congratulations, 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 love. You just completed the Creating Your Desired Reality Master Program. That in itself is extremely powerful because most people never take this kind of step towards mastering their mind, energy, frequency, and destiny. Let alone taking other things serious. But this is just the beginning for you. The tools, principles, and blueprint you've activated here are now yours to embody. Not just once, but for the rest of your existence here on this beautiful earth we live in your day-to-day lives. Manifestation is not a one-time act, it's a way of living. It's not just an act or a deed, it's the way of living, embodying it, becoming it. It is you thinking and choosing every moment in which you make choices to align with your reality, your desired reality that you're creating. So keep asking, who am I becoming? Who am I? What am I creating? Why am I creating it? And how deeply am I willing to receive it? Oftentimes our reminders need reminding, and that is okay. And I'm here to give you an added reminder. Don't give up on you. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't give up on you. Celebrate. Celebrate this win. Celebrate this step forward. Celebrate because you are absolutely courageous. You're absolutely courageous and confident. You did it. Remember, you are the architect. You are the architect. You are co-architect. You are the creator. You are the creator of it, and you are also the co-creator. You are the energy life force. You are. Know it. Don't just believe it. You are who you are. I am that I am. You are one with the infinite source of life. This is your time and space. This is your reality, and it is yours already. If you are willing to take the necessary steps, don't let it end here. Don't just shout, don't just dance, don't just, do your little two-step. Continue the journey. And you continue it successfully because now you have the tools to do so. Stay committed, stay aligned, and always return to your blueprint whenever things feel off. Even when things are going great, it is always a benefit to you to just remind yourself, just to check and see if, okay, am I on course? Am I on track? Am I still on the track of consistency? Know that I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you, and I cannot wait to hear your beautiful testimonies and stories. I cannot wait to see what you manifest next. I am rooting for you. I am celebrating you. I'm so, so, so proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to do what you just did. And you got to the end. You got to not the end, because nothing never ends, baby. You completed this. You answered the call from your highest self. You answered the call from the universe. You finally decided that you are really going to choose you first, and you're going to continue to choose you first, because we cannot give what we do not have. And you choosing to make sure your cup is overflowing, baby, because whatever is in your cup is for you. Everybody else get the overflow. That includes your loved ones, your mother, your father, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunties, uncles, cousins, even your children, baby. They get the overflow. This is how you stop your cup from ever running dry, by making sure you are filled with whatever you need to be filled with. So then you can do what you are also purposed to do, which is give life to other people. Share your love. Share your love, share your gifts, share your talents, share your beautiful energy, share your wisdom, your intelligence, share your stories. All right, my loves. Again, infinite gratitude and much, much thanks for you trusting me. I am deeply honored to be a part of this journey with you. I am so, so, so proud of you. Infinite gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey in this time, in this season, for this magical time that you are in. I am Venus Scott, your favorite self-mastery expert, self-mastery mentor and educator. I will see you in the next time, and hopefully I will see you in All Things Mastery Collective, where we meet 3 to 4 times a week every Sunday. This is a relaunch of my academy, where we learn more than we even just did, where we go through and cover things like our sensuality, our sexuality, our energy frequency. We go dive in deep into relationships, romantic or platonic. We simply just have fun. We share, we cry sometimes. We just simply be, and we are with like-minded, like-spirited individuals who are also on a journey to self-mastery. Remember, this is not the end. It is the completion of this part. I look forward to seeing you in All Things Mastery Collective. Peace.